Hi, my name is Jill Calvin. In this video we're going to cover grooming. So these are the basic brushes that the basic grooming kit has. Starts off with a metal curry that's mainly for cleaning the brushes. We have a rubber curry, a dandy brush with stiff bristles, a dandy brush with soft bristles, a body brush which is softer bristles. We also have some mane and tail conditioning spray, mane and tail brush, hoof pick, cloth, and some treats. And this is Tig. He's going to be our subject today. So we start off with the rubber curry comb, and you move that in a circular motion along his body, and you clean off anything like bird droppings because we're in the summer. And you go along the body in nice circular motions. And as you're doing this, you can check to see what's going on with the horse. So I can feel that Tig has got some bug bites. He's got 3 bug bites here that were not there yesterday. And so I can feel that. And I'll take care of those. And then you just continue on down the body. You're massaging and you're roughing up all the dirt and the dander that's underneath the coat. As you can see, it's roughing it up. Tig likes that. And you do the whole body. You don't go any further than like mid-level on their legs because it's sensitive down there. So you'll only go as far with the curry. You'll go over the whole body in a circular motion like this, including under the tummy. Because this, as you can see, Tig likes that. This is lots of flies. Get under here and leave, fly voodoo and all kinds of stuff goes on under here. So give that a good brush. Oh yes, buddy. Okay, so you do the whole body, only not here down, only from here up, and you only do it from the neck. Once you've done that, then you'll go along with the stiff dandy brush, and you'll go down in long strokes. And at the end, you flick. You flick the brush like that. And you'll see all the dirt gets flicked away as you flick it. Nice long strokes, flicking all the dander and the dirt away like that. Now, if the horse has some mud and dirt down here, you can go a little further down, but very gently because this is sensitive for the horses, their legs. And you do the whole body, both sides. As you can see, this boy has been rolling in the mud, in the dirt. And you'll follow the way that the fur goes, like on his feather, you'll go around the feather, just flicking like that. And down the barrel, underneath, all down here. Nice flicking motion to get all the dust and dirt off. Once you've done the whole body, both sides, then you'll move on to the soft dandy brush. And you can start first up here. Again, it's just a flicking motion. This will give you some more of a sheen. You can see a sheen coming up here. The more I brush, the shinier he gets as the dirt and the oil gets distributed. Again, a nice flicking motion. Get all of that dirt and dust out of there. If I wasn't restricted with time, I'd give this guy a good 15 minutes with this brush. Or maybe not 15, maybe 8. Then this is the soft brush, and this one you can use on their face. So I like to unclip his halter, brush his face. He likes this too. Under the chin, and under his little chin area there. Oh, buddy, good boy. And around his ears. I like to brush up his ears to get them nice and clean. And then on the forehead, you can see, you follow the way that the hair goes. So you go from out like this. Yeah. And his nose, his face, all the way down here. Make that all nice and pretty. Good boy. And then when you're finished, re-clip. Nice and smooth. And then you can do his whole body with this brush. And then you can work down the legs, because it's nice and soft for their legs. Down here. Get up under there. Everywhere with this brush. This is a great brush. Yeah, buddy. Right. So, just assume I've done that whole thing. Now this curry comb, this metal one, should never go on your horse. It's metal, and use it to clean your brushes with. See, it gets all the dust and dirt out. Like that. You do all your brushes like that. Next, mane and tail. So, pig's tail is nice and thick. And I very seldom brush it, because when you brush it, you can't help but rip out the hair. So I like to spray his tail with the mane. This is Canter, mane and tail. And it keeps it nice. Now, if I didn't know this horse as well as I do, I would always stand to the side, and so he wouldn't kick me. But of course I know Tig very well. But anybody, if you're not sure of the horse, always stand to the side. And so I let that soak in. Nice, and get that all nice and soft and silky. And then I'll come back when that's soaked in. And I just brush with my hands to make sure there's no knots or anything in it. If I'm going to a show, or if I need to braid it, then I will give it. I'll be careful not to rip it, but just brush it gently. When you brush a tail, you always start at the bottom and work the way up, work your way up. Hold it tight so it doesn't pull on his tail. And then when that part is all nice and silky and smooth, then you can move on up to a higher part. And so you always start from the bottom and work your way up. Of course, that's as much as I'm going to do for this one. And then I like to keep his tail here. If you come around this side. I know, buddy, good boy. I know. Good boy. Yeah. And so Tig's mane is beautiful, and again I brush gently from the bottom. Hi, buddy. And that's about all I do. Good boy. I usually just brush the bottom part, and that keeps it nice and pretty. And then I brush the forelock, because we don't want any stray hairs getting in his eyes for his forelock. Yeah. And that's how to groom a horse. The last thing I do is pick the hooves. And I do that last because I don't want him treading around in the debris that I get from his hooves. Good boy. So I run my hand down his leg, and he picks it up for me. And I get right in the, all in here. This is summer, and he's barefoot, and this is rock hard. It's like even his frog, rock hard here. So I just make sure that there's no stones or gravel stuck in here. Oh boy. Make sure that that's nice and clean. And that's about all I can do for him. And cleaning out his hooves. And the back hoof also. This is as clean and beautiful as it wants to be. So it doesn't need, again, barefoot in the summer, beautiful. And of course I do all 4 feet to make sure there's nothing in there. And that's how you groom a horse.